Hi, it's Cammy. Charlie talks football.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Charlie Talks Football. So today I just wanted to talk a bit about Bruno and other Newcastle United transfer news. So anyway, as usual, if you like the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a like if you enjoy as well. So anyway guys, let's get into the video. Now, as you know, I mentioned in my last video that Fabrizio Romano has came out and reported that Newcastle United are in early discussions to give Bruno a long-term contract, and he will become one of the highest paid players at Newcastle. It has been reported that he could earn around 200 grand a week, which I think he certainly does deserve it. You know, he made a big risk coming from a Champions League club, Lyon, to a club that was, that had the threat from relegation, could potentially get relegated, but it's certainly paid off because we are now in the Champions League. But you know, he's brilliant, Bruno. He loves the fans. His passing ability is fantastic. His shooting, everything about Bruno is fantastic. So of course Newcastle will be looking to give him a new contract. There is also heavy interest from Bruno from other clubs such as Liverpool and Barcelona. Now, there has been many reports over the last few days suggesting that Bruno is in talks to sign for Liverpool or Barcelona, but I personally think this is just agent talk. You know, this will just be Bruno's agent attempting to get Bruno more money by putting out into the media that he's in talks to sign for Liverpool or Barcelona. So don't get concerned, guys, because Bruno's going nowhere. I do believe he will stay at Newcastle this summer, and I mean, he certainly does deserve it, but it could also potentially cause a issue with other players. You know, potentially saying, you know, if Bruno's getting this much money, why aren't I want the same amount of money as Bruno. Players like Almiron and Longstaff could do that, but overall Bruno definitely deserves it. He loves the fans. I can see him staying here for the next few years, and it has been reported that Newcastle would want to get Bruno onto a 5-year contract, which is brilliant for Newcastle because it protects the player and it also protects Newcastle as well. Now, I want you guys to comment down below, how much do you think Bruno is worth? Now, for me, I think he is a £100 million player. You know, you look for the money that midfielders are going for now. You're looking at potentially Declan Rice going to Arsenal for 100 million. You're looking at Moses Caicedo potentially leaving Brighton for 60, 70, 80 million. And for me, Bruno is just as good as them or even better. So for me, Bruno is a 100 million player. That's how much I do believe he's worth. But I just want you guys to comment down below, if we did receive an offer from, say, Barcelona or Liverpool for Bruno, and the offer is 100 million, would you take 100 million for Bruno? Now, for me, I wouldn't, just because I love Bruno so much and he is such an important part of the team, someone who we can really build the team around over the next few years. So it looks like Newcastle hope to give Bruno a new contract and have it announced before the start of the season, and it also protects Newcastle from other clubs that are potentially interested. And plus, where on earth are Barcelona gonna get the money from to sign Bruno? You know, Barcelona have had financial issues. There's no way they're going to afford to sign Bruno. And also, Newcastle can also offer Bruno Champions League football, whereas Liverpool are in the Europa League. So why would he go to a team in the Europa League when you're in the Champions League with Newcastle. But I'm not going to get worried, guys. You shouldn't get worried because Bruno is going nowhere. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to mention SaintMaximin because there has been many reports suggesting that in the summer Newcastle will look to sell SaintMaximin if the right bid comes in. Now, how much do you think that SaintMaximin is worth? Now, for me, probably between 30 to 40 million for SaintMaximin. On his day, he's a fantastic player, but injuries have sort of affected him, and there has been potentially a lot of interest. So again, I want you guys to comment down below, would you sell SaintMaximin in the summer? For me, I do believe that SaintMaximin will Newcastle will sell SaintMaximin in the summer if they do get the right price. Now, a couple of days ago, SaintMaximin actually posted on Instagram basically just saying thank you for all of the memories. Thank you for creating all these memories with me. So does this potentially mean that SaintMaximin is actually saying to the Newcastle fans, is this a goodbye message? Does this mean that SaintMaximin will leave Newcastle in the summer? Now, because it is quite strange for a player to say that. Why would SaintMaximin say that unless he is going to go? So it'll be interesting to see how that develops. Now, a bit of transfer news for you guys. Now, it has been reported that Newcastle are confident that they are going to sign Kieran Tierney in the summer, the Scottish left back from Arsenal. Now, it has been reported that Aston Villa are also interested, but Newcastle are confident because, of course, they can offer him Champions League football. It is reported that Arsenal would accept a £30 million bid for Kieran Tierney. Now, I don't know what you guys think, but I think 30 million's a bargain for Kieran Tierney. You know, right back who, he's got that Premier League experience. You know, he's playing for Arsenal. He's got that experience in the Champions League and the Premier League. For me, despite his injury record, he would be a brilliant signing for Newcastle. And I do believe that there's a very high chance that he will end up at Newcastle. So anyway, guys, let's get into some more transfer news now. Many of you guys have probably not heard of this guy. Now, he is a centre-back who plays for Torino, and his name is PierreEmerick. Now, he actually is friends with Botman, and he knew Botman when Botman was at Ajax. Now, it is reported that Torino would accept around £40 million for shares. Now, I have watched him play before. He is 6 foot. He's very strong. I think he would be a fantastic replacement for Shaw. And him and Botman, God, what a centre-back partnership that would be. But it just depends how much of the budget Newcastle have got left, because we are prioritising other positions. It seems like we are looking for a left back and potentially another midfielder as well. Now, one of the players who Newcastle have been linked to countless times is James Maddison. Last summer we had 2 bids rejected for Maddison of 50 million and 60 million. Leicester said no. Now Leicester are relegated, so Maddison is going to leave the club, and Newcastle are set to be the favourites to sign him. But for me, I think a bid of around 40 million should get us Maddison. I think Maddison wants to join the club. He would be a brilliant signing, fantastic player for He would be a fantastic player for Newcastle. And we've also been linked to Maddison's other teammate, Harvey Barnes. Now, I didn't actually know this, but he scored 13 goals in a Leicester side that has just got relegated. You know, if he scored that many goals in that side, imagine how many goals he would score for Newcastle. So I think Newcastle will try and sign Harvey Barnes and Maddison in the summer. I do believe that it is more likely that we will sign Maddison, but it's just interesting to see what happens. With the Gambian guy Yakuba Minter. Newcastle are just waiting for a work permit, and then he will complete his medical. We've already got a medical booked, and then we will loan him out somewhere. Hopefully we'll be able to get a good loan for him. He has been compared to Messi, so it will be interesting to see how he develops, and hopefully he can come into the first team. So anyway guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Let's try and get to 700 subscribers before July. Thank you guys for watching. Take care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.